Hello and welcome to another Simply Blender exercise. Today we're going to talk about fonts. So why don't you come on in, pour yourself a cup of tea, and let's simply blend together. Alright, Blenderites. Fonts are a funny thing in Blender. I enjoy them. They add a lot of creativity and some pizzazz to what you're trying to say. So let's just dive right in. This is the default cube. We're going to hit X to delete it. And we're going to go to numpad 7 and numpad 5 to go into perspective or orthographic mode. We're going to go Shift A and we're going to hit the text. Alright, pulls up text, and we're going to go tab into edit mode, and you backspace and you can type in anything you want. In this case we're going to go ahead and do Blender, just like so, just for this example. Now this is a text object. I'm going to click and hold the middle mouse button and I'm going to orbit, and I'm scrolling in on the mouse wheel, and I just want to show that this is a text object. It is not a model. So let's give it some depth here by going to the font tab. Alright, and extrude right here, and we're going to just click on it and type 0.1. That might be a bit much, but you know what, let's go ahead and do 0.01. Okay, I didn't like either one of those. 0.25. Oh, whoops. 0.025. I guess I kind of like that. Alright, so middle mouse button, kind of orbit. So I'm going to go F7 on the numpad to go on the top view. So as you can tell, all the word is extruded onto the right of the origin point. So we're going to go over here to set origin. We're going to click on that and go origin to geometry. Alright, as you can see, the origin point went right there. Now we want to snap to the cursor. So we go Shift S and we selection to cursor. Now it brings it right to the center of the geometry. Now we're going to go over here because this lesson's about downloading new fonts. Correct? Correct. Alright, so you would go right here with the text selected. You go over here to this file button, and you would literally go to wherever your fonts are. I have a bookmark there, but it would be under the Windows. And if you click this little button right here, you can display a preview. Alright, so these are all the different defaults that come with Windows 10. So we'll just go ahead and click like that one, and we'll go open font. So you can tell already it's changed. But that's not very unique. It's not very original. Everybody has this exact same font on their Windows 10 and probably previous versions. So let's get creative. We're going to go to a website called DaFont, right here, DAFONT.com. And most of this stuff is free. Some of it is for personal use only. But just for this example, we'll go to LCD, and we will look over here on the right side. I'm just going to find the 100% free one. I like that. Let's just do that. Download. As that downloads, alright, it is done. So we'll go over to the download. Alright, which would be right here. So it's labeled, and I'm going to extract it. I'm just going to extract it right to my download window, or folder, I mean. And while I already have that one highlighted, I'm going to delete it. And with this, it's already good to go. So now we're going to go back into Blender, and from here we're going to choose the file again, and I'm going to go to my downloads. I have it under recent. If we'll go through the whole step here. We'll go to C drive. We'll go into users. My name is Andrew, so I'm going into my downloads, and it will be right here, and that will be it. And let's just do a preview, and that's exactly what it's supposed to look like. And use my middle mouse button to scroll out a little bit. So it did change it a little bit, and I absolutely do not like this font at all. Maybe perhaps someone out there does, but I do not. So you know what, I'm just going to repeat the process. Back into Google here, I'm just going to scroll down. Let's find a better one. I like this alarm clock. 100% free download. That's what I was looking for. So go into my download file, and here's the alarm clock. I'm going to extract all, right to my download file. I'm going to, while I'm already here, I'm going to just go ahead and delete my alarm clock zipped folder. Now I'm good to go into Blender. Go to the folder over here, and you want to back out, and there's the alarm clock. I double clicked, and there we go. I appreciate that very much. It's a good extrusion. Alright, so at this point it is just still a font. Okay, now if you hit this F button, it will save the data block. Alright, which I'm gonna do. Now I have that asset in my Blender software of it will remember the alarm clock and that it's where it's at, and I can use it as access for assets for any kind of work that I do from here on out. We'll get into that later, saving blocks. But at this point right here, I want to, I believe it's Alt-C, and I want to curve from mesh text. No, mesh from text. Alright, now it is a mesh. Now I can work with it as though it's a model, which means I can use it to do physics type stuff, or in a game or something like that. But that's not quite where I'm going with this. I just wanted to show you how to change the fonts. And I'm going to add a material button, click new, and I'm just going to go here to the diffuse color, and we're going to do like a green. We're going to pump it up all the way, and I'm going to do shadeless with a background of, you know what, I'm going to do a background of a medium blue. Why not? It's probably going to look horrible, but who cares? And image editor, full view, just give you a render of what it would look like. Oh, I forgot to adjust the camera view. I guess I could escape, and since I'm already in the top orthographic view with the mouse over the view window, Control Alt 0. I didn't quite do it good enough, so I'm going to hit N, and I'm going to go right here to lock camera to view, and I'm going to move back over to the field of view, and I'm going to just scroll out with the middle mouse button like so. I'm going to click the lock camera to view. I'm going to push N to hide that. I'm going to scroll in with the middle mouse button. I'm going to go right here to render, and there we go. There we go, Blender. So thank you again for joining me. If you like this, please subscribe, okay? Or at least share it, give it a thumbs up. I love comments. Thank you very much for your time.
Can't get rich without the hustle. No, you gotta live to get muscle. Gotta breathe overtime if you think you're gonna bubble. No, you